IBF 第6位、そして WBO 世界スーパーバンタム級第3位、元 IBF 世界ライトフライ級、元 IBF 世界フライ級、そして世界王座3階級制覇、元 WBO 世界バンタム級チャンピオン、ジョン・リエクアドロ・アラ
スーパースターカシメロ日本にやってきました。元世界3階級
第10位、サウザ・ビースサンチェ
ザ・ビーストサウル・サンチェス。
Casimero maaari kunong umayaw sa laban dahil sa rehydration clause na ipinataw sa kanya. Ayon nga po sa mga boxing expert dito sa magiging laban ni Casimero, ay wala na din mo na talagang katsansa pa itong si Casimero na manalo sa magiging laban nila ni Sanchez, na kung saan ay malaki di umano ang tsansa na makaranas muli ng knockout na pagkatalo itong si Angas ng Pinas. Nagbabala nga po itong si Saul Sanchez na dalubyo di umano ang maaring sapitin ni Casimero dito sa kanila ngayon magiging sagupaan sa bansang Japan. Nawala po kasi talaga ang disiplina ni Casimero sa kanyang sarili, na kung saan nag-uumapaw ang kumpiyansa nito sa kanyang kakayahan na kaya niyang madapuli ang kalaban at ang timbangan. Pero sa uli ay natalo pa rin si Casimero ng timbangan na kung saan ito ang talagang pumulbos sa kakayahan ni Casimero. Ngayon mga idol, kahit na ganun pa man ay itong laban ng John Rel Cuadro alas Casimero at Saul Sanchez ang isa sa pinakamalaking laban na inaabangan ngayon dito sa ating bansa, na kung saan inaasahan po sa laban na ito na magiging isa pong heavy underdog ang ating kababayan dahil sa mga pinataw na parusa para sa kanya, na pwede pong maging mitsa para matalo na sa laban itong si Casimero. Dahil sa pipigain na po kasi nitong si Saul Sanchez ang ating kababayan na si Casimero sa kanilang magiging sagupaan sa Japan, na kung saan yung 128 pounds lamang ang pwedeng ibigat ni Casimero sa kanilang magiging laban. Hindi po ito normal para kay Casimero dahil sa hindi may lalabas ni Casimero ang kanyang lakas kung wala man lang pagkain ng kanyang sikmura. Dahil lang natural po kasi talaga na timbang ni Casimero bago ang laban ay umaabot po sa 135 pounds o 140 pounds mga idol. At dahil nga sa ginawa na ito ni Sanchez, ay malaki po ang posibilidad mga idol na hindi maiparamdam ni Casimero ang lakas niyang sumuntok sa magiging laban nila ni Saul Sanchez. Idagdag mo pa ngayon ang mas makapal na gloves na ipinataw din kay Casimero. Kaya papaano na lang po kaya matatalo ni Casimero ang kanyang kalaban kung may mga advantage na po agad na ikinalamang ng Mexicanong si Saul Sanchez? Siyempre naman po mga idol, maninigurado na ang kampo ni Sanchez na magagawa na talaga nilang maipanalo ang laban kay Casimero. Ngayon, dahil nga sa ninipis na din naman hihina din ang pagtanggap ni Casimero ng mabibigat na suntok, na kung saan ay maaari pong hindi kayanin ni Casimero ang mga suntok na pwedeng ibato ng 100% kondisyon na Saul Sanchez. Grabe po talaga ang pagkalugi ni Casimero sa magiging laban na ito, na kung saan ay kung ating pong i-rate ay aabot lamang po sa 40% ang posibilidad na manalo itong si Casimero sa magiging laban niyang ito. Pero sa boxing kasi mga idol ay pwede po kasi talaga mangyari ang mga imposibleng pangyayari. Kaya naman ay isa po kaya itong si Casimero sa mga boksingero makakagawa ng mga imposibleng pangyayari sa boxing, na kung saan ay magagawa nga rin ba nitong si Casimero matalo ang isang Saul Sanchez kahit na patong-patong ang mga partida na inihain sa laban. At magagawa rin po kaya nitong si Casimero maipakita ang kanyang lakas sa magiging laban nila ni Saul Sanchez. At kakayanin din kaya tumagal ni Casimero sa magiging laban na ito. Kaya naman po para makapagbigay ng init sa laban kaya naman ihahain ko sa inyo ang ilan sa mga nagdaan na laban nitong si Casimero, para sa gayon ay makapagbigay ng init bago po natin masaksiyan ang laban ng ating kababayan. At unahin na nga po natin ay itong pinakamabigat na laban ni Casimero nung makakalaban ito, ang South African na si Sulani Tete. na kung saan ay nakakuha ni Casimero ang WBO Bantamweight World Title Belt.
Zolani, last born Tete!
Okay, for cold break, boys, you take one step back. Don't throw any punches on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch close. Good luck, lads.
Well, we know that Tete is a terrific technical boxer and also that he's got power, but he's not been in the ring competitively since October last year. In that time, Casimero has had 3 knockout victories. His last 4 wins have all come by stoppage. He is a banger, and he is most definitely here thinking and believing that he can defeat this brilliant South African.
Well, the obvious tactic is to get inside that beautiful long jab there of Tete, which is achievable, but the problem is then you have that uppercut to worry about. When we've seen that, how effective that can be in the past. He takes a little half a step back, Tete, and then whips that uppercut right through the middle.
Tete had 1 win, which came in 11 seconds, the quickest ever in a world title fight. Well, it's not, I suspect that might never be broken. Casimero, who'll be known to British fans as the man who stopped Charlie Edwards in September 3 years ago in an IBF flyweight title defence. He won this interim title in February against Ricardo Espinosa and then defended it in August against Cesar Ramirez. Both those came by way of stoppage.
Oh, he's a quality operator, and if you allow him forward momentum and he gets it on his side, then he's a really hard man to deter. He really is. So for Tete, it's just keeping him in his place, all about, not shortening the gap.
Tete, tremendous athlete, stands 5'9" and only weighed 8 stone 4 at the weigh-in. Comfortably made the 8'6" limit.
That's the crazy part of it.
On occasion, he kind of just does enough. We commentated on a fight over in Yekaterinburg last year. It was that fight last October.
Yep.
And that was that sort of fight, wasn't it? He won by about a 4 or 5 point margin, but he never really took any risks at all.
No, he can coast the fight, can't he? So he can stick in second gear, just pick you off and be happy with that.
Well, fairly quiet opening round. Bell just coming up as Casimero tries to launch that right hand and just whips it through thin air. Well, as we go into the second round, how did you score that one, Barry?
I give it to Tete. I think just some of those flicking jabs were enough to give him the edge for me. Casimero didn't really do enough, if anything, to be fair.
Quiet sort of opener, wasn't it? Test will come when Casimero lands one of those big punches,
or when he fully commits to an attack. He's jumped into a few attacks, but I don't think he's been fully committed. And when he does that, if he can be effective, or if Tete can read it, and as we said earlier, whip that uppercut on the target.
Casimero promoted by the legendary Manny Pacquiao. Sean Gibbons represents.
Again, Casimero got too much experience just to rush in because he knows he'll walk on the shots, but also with him not doing that means he's not being remotely effective. And even though Tete's not doing enough, he should be doing a lot more with that right jab, to be fair.
Tete just looks huge in comparison to Casimero.
That's an advantage he always has over pretty much every fight that he's faced.
Talked about moving up in weights, that might happen at some point, and I guess another option, talked about Inui, but Rigondo, the Cuban, is fighting Liborio Solis for the regular WBA title. That's coming up in about 3 weeks, and Tete's talked about fighting Rigondo, or as he's correctly pronounced with the Spanish accent, Rigondao.
And look, 2 absolute geniuses, but it could also be a stinker of a fight, because they might just both be looking at each other.
Could be a chess match,
couldn't
couldn't it?
each other to make the first move, yeah.
Which this is a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, it is. And again, Casimero's trying to attack, but short little right hand there. I thought it was half a head as well.
As ever, Tete's entourage came to the ring singing and dancing as the second when he fought over in Yekaterinburg in Russia last October.
Well, obviously, that's better there for Casimero.
Doubling up on the jab.
Well, I guess he thinks, it's your move to close the gap, not mine. I'm the taller fighter with the longer reach. I want to keep it long. You gotta try and bring it to me.
Bags of experience though, Casimero. Got a record of 5 wins and 2 defeats in world title fights. Tete 5-1. He's won his last 12 since September 2012. Oh, Casimero got him. He's got him with a now. He's given it. He's got him with a body shot. Was it?
No,
I'm
it was on
not
the
sure.
chin. It was a short right hook to the chin.
And he's in trouble.
He's all over the place.
He's in real trouble. Tete's in a lot of trouble. And the referee wants to look at him. He's allowing it to continue. But referee asking, is he okay? Casimero wants to finish it right here, right now. And finish it he has. The title changes hands in sensational fashion. Zolani Tete stopped by Jobriel Casimero of the Philippines. And the big South African favourite suffers a defeat which was simply not expected, no way.
Well, we're sat here just praising Tete up, and all of a sudden Casimero comes in with a short hook.
Yanig-yanig ang inabot ni Tete sa laban na ito, mga idol, dahil sa malalakas na suntok na sinalo mula sa maangas nating kababayan. Isunod naman natin na ito pong kauna-unahang laban ni Casimero sa Super Bantamweight Division, mga idol, na kung saan nga ay nakaharap nito ang veteranong si Rio Acajo. At katulad nga po nitong si Tete ay umayaw na nga lang din sa laban ng hapon na ito.